2012 question 12. Which of the following molecules is planar? Okay, so for this topic is on book 2C, Microscopic World 2. And this is where you learn about their 3D structures and the name of their shapes. So for here, please, I'll give you one reminder. Please, you need to be familiar with, it should be a reflex action when you see these three molecules, especially BF3, PCl5, and SF6. You need to know their structures and their shapes of your heart, because this has been really listed out, explicitly listed out in these DSE syllabus. So here, actually, there's no better way to do it. Just actually, you need to memorize the shapes. So for BF3, we know it has a trigonal planar shape. Trigonal planar shape. For NH3, this one, it has a trigonal pyramidal shape. For his CH4, this one, it has a tetrahedral shape. And for PCl5, this last one here, this one has a trigonal bipyramidal shape. So obviously, which one of these has a planar name? It's obviously A. But here I would like to give you some more hints. So if usually, if it's following the normal shape, what I mean the normal shape is, for example, here I have F3, right? If the atom, if the atom, the last one here, there are 3 atoms at the end, usually it's going to have a planar shape. However, when is it not going to be this case? It's when there are lone pair of electrons present. See, for example, right immediately we have the next example here. Hydrogen atoms, there are 3 of them, right? Now, if there's 3 of them there, then usually it should have a planar shape unless there are lone pair of electrons. And actually, if you do draw out NH3, then you'll notice that nitrogen, it has lone pair of electrons. So if there are lone pair of electrons, then it will distort the shape. It will change the shape a bit. That's why it will have a different shape. And for if there are 4, just like here, if the last atom, there are 4 of them there, then it's going to follow a tetrahedral shape, unless if there are some lone pair of electrons. But in this particular example, CH4, there are no lone pair electrons. For the next one, if there are 5, then you can assume that it's trigonal bipyramidal, unless if, the same story. And for this, if there are 6, just like SF6 here, then it's going to have an octahedral shape, unless again there are lone pair of electrons. So hopefully this could help you a bit to minimize your memorization load, but the best way to do it is to memorize them and to understand the shapes. So for this, the answer is A.